Hey, what's going on, man? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we're live. You see it.
Industries
Let's
most
do it.
wanted.
Big industry's most wanted, not the little one, man. We don't do nothing
Not
little around here.
the little one.
Not the little one, man. Shout out to Chicago in the building. King Polo, what is going on, family? How you doing tonight?
How y'all coming, man? Shout out Tampa Music, industry most wanted. You know that.
Nah,
Tampa
facts, man.
Mystic.
Listen,
I'm sorry, I'm tweaking.
listen, you know what's so funny? Throughout my whole career doing this, I've heard that multiple times, and I just roll with it because I'm like, it sounds good too. So, it is what it is. You
What's
got the
up?
Tampa part right. That's all that matters. I'm Tampa to heart, baby.
You know that.
Definitely. Well, listen, bro, it's definitely a pleasure to have you here, man. You got a lot of people that are going to be checking you out tonight. Give us a brief introduction of yourself.
Man, it's King Polo, no Polo G. We is not from up north. Brief bio, man. Y'all should know what the fuck going on. Y'all should know me. But if y'all don't know me, it's Seven Gang. AMG. Shout out AMG Music. Like we really we coming, man. That's all I gotta say. We coming, man.
Definitely. That's what I'm talking about. If they ain't familiar, they got to get familiar. We're about to put them on game right now, right here.
You know that.
Definitely. Growing up in Chicago, man, what was it like for you? What were you into?
I was in a lot of stuff, but like the sports, I finished high school. Um, I was in a lot of shit though. It's like Chicago is like the start of like what's going on now and all these other cities and stuff. So I mean, we are an influence, and I'm an influence from my a product of my environment, if I should say, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
No, that definitely makes sense.
but the whole goal is to make it out. So I ain't. If people watching right now and it's like younger people, I just say keep doing what you're supposed to. Stay in school because if I had a rerun, I'd just do it again and just do it right for real. I ain't gonna lie.
No, listen, I'm with you. There's a lot of people I talk to who say, "Oh, I wouldn't change a thing." There are things in my life growing up that I wouldn't change, but I'm with you on that. There are some things that I definitely, if I could go back and in hindsight, tweak it a little bit or take a different approach to certain things, I would. But at this point now, we just got to look forward and make sure we don't do some of the things that we did before that we would have changed, right?
Facts.
Big facts, man. I just want to say real quickly, everybody tuned in. We appreciate you guys. We're currently live streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. My homie Robert over there on
Definitely.
Facebook. So he supports everything, all the interviews. So definitely shout out to you, bro. If you guys are tuned in, whatever platform you're on, drop a comment so we can know that you guys are here, supporting. We got King Polo checking in tonight, all the way from Chicago, doing it big. AMG, the movement, you know what I'm saying? We working, we
You
working, we
know,
working.
let's do it.
So you've been doing music for over a decade, right? For a
Yeah.
long time. Take us back, man. Why music?
When music started with my brother, Long Live Seven, Long Live Nigel Vasquez, man. That was like the motivation of me doing music. So it wasn't me like just pick up a pad and write. It was really like I was influenced by my brothers and like what they did. You know, we was all talented. We used to stand and perform five people and stuff, do temptations, little skits and just just like performing wise. So it
Yeah,
was like it we been doing like performances. So I think music really my skill. Like I've been perfecting my craft since I've been locked in with the music. So
definitely.
I'll say yeah.
Absolutely.
It's
And I'm
like it's a heart. It's in my heart for sure.
listen, we have to follow our heart, man. We have to find out what our passion is in life. And there might be multiple things. And you found it a long time ago what your passion was. And it's expressing yourself through music. And is it safe to say that, music really is a full expression of who King Polo is?
Yes, it is. Cause King Polo don't do no vending. He ain't gonna talk to y'all. He not. He just gonna. You feel me? You gonna hear it in the music. Ain't no picking up no phone calls to vent. I'm a man. You know. At the end of the day, I have to find something to do with this, with this time and this all this shit running through my mind. So shit, the music just the best shit for it. It flow right with this shit. You know.
Listen, you are absolutely right. There's a lot of men who put a lot of pressure on themselves because I talk to a lot of them having these conversations, and they were taught growing up that as a man, you ain't supposed to cry. As a man, you're not supposed to show your feelings and your emotions, and you
And
don't want
that's a
all that.
lie. That's a lie.
It's
Cause I mean,
it
at
is
the
a
end of the day,
lie.
everybody got them. Everybody got emotions. So it's like you can
Yeah.
cry to your girl, or you ain't got to cry in front of your guys. But at the end of the day, you got to let it out. That's how people have heart attacks and just tear themselves up. You know.
I listen, I could not agree more. And this is coming from a woman, man. I feel like it takes a lot of courage for a man to do that. And I love and respect that when men can be a little bit vulnerable, like you said, whether it's to your girl or maybe to one of your close partners or something, you got to be able to have that outlet. But also through music is that outlet as well, where it becomes slick like a form of therapy, being able to, express everything and pour it through your music.
Mm-hmm. For
Are
sure.
you a writer?
Yeah, I'm a writer.
That's
I don't.
therapy right there too.
I play with I play with the freestyle, but I feel like my feelings come out with the writing. Like people want to hear feelings. They want to hear like natural day stuff. So if I make a song about just you feel me, just a headache, you feel me, a migraine, is feelings. So you feel me, everybody go through that same type of stuff. I like to speak on shit that everybody going through, so it makes sense. You know.
No, you are absolutely right. And that's what's going to gain the most attention is putting out real deal stuff because people can resonate with that versus you talking
Mm-hmm.
about fugazi stuff that a lot of people can't relate to. And I'm not saying, every
Mm-hmm.
now and again you might write a turn up record, of stuff that maybe you want to do in the future. But for the most part, giving people who you are right now is where they're going to resonate with it the most.
Exactly. You
Your
know
Wi-Fi is
that.
cut a little bit. There
So
we go.
shit, just give a bring out who I am for real.
No, that's
So
facts. Would you say that the music scene for it's okay. We go and listen, bro. I work through anything. We get through anything. You know what I'm saying? The devil is a lie.
yeah, you know that. Funny.
Would you say that the music scene is thriving out there in your city for independent artists?
Man, Chicago is a gold mine for music. If I'm gonna be honest, cause shit, we just start all this shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, like we the influence. If like the Chief Keefs, the everybody through my city that actually made it out, they actually had an influence on somebody for real. So I feel like we got the best talent in Chicago. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely, absolutely. What would you say that makes King Polo different or maybe stand out from other artists that are, and it's no shade to other artists, but what makes you stand out and different from other artists in your area?
Well, in my area, you saying the Chicago or like Midwest period.
In your city.
In my city, I'm versatile, so I could go like I'm very versatile. It ain't gonna be just a drill song, and then it might be some Juice World shit behind it. It's all in my feelings. It's like what I feel for real. So I'll just be writing. It may be by my girl. Like you never know.
Yeah,
This shit
yeah.
this shit hit different. So it's like whatever I'm thinking at the time, whatever I'm going through, that's exactly what's gonna like come out for real.
Yeah, most definitely. And listen, again, that goes back to us saying that people are going to really resonate and love on the music because they're going to be able to feel it. Like you said, you might make a record about your girl, you might make a record about something you've been through in your life, and again, that's the way you get it out there. So definitely that's dope. Let's talk a little bit about this single that you have. It just released on February 7th of this year, so it's brand new. It's called Peyton Fies.
Hmm.
Where were you at, like in your headspace when you put this record together?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Well, I was really alone. My brother just came back. My brother just came home. Shout out Shoe Boy. He just came home and he was putting me on the Detroit music. I'm a shit talker. Like we from Chicago. We like the shit talk. So I don't know. It's just like a wave of music now. Like I took Detroit into Chicago and just on some accidental shit talk came out. You feel me? I wasn't really. I wasn't even. It was just on my head.
Got you, got you. So the record is brand new. I know it's new, but for the people who's been hearing it, what type of feedback you been getting so far?
A1. They saying drop a video really. So shit. To be honest, I want to do
Mm,
bless the mic. I want to bless the mic like a You know, like one of them type of performances, and then do
Like
a
a mic
video
drop
of it.
performance.
hmm Like the strategize to
I
just
think you
the promotion.
Yeah. No, I think you should definitely do both because the more content you have, the better. Because we're in that content era, you got to have multiple pieces of content. So doing an official music video plus maybe a couple of those mic drop performances, just to have a bunch of short form content to put on your social platforms.
No, you know the yeah, the more content shit, the more shit you bring. You know, the more fans, the
No,
more
that's
activity. Yeah.
got
So you're
you.
right about that.
Let me. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'll say you're right about that.
Definitely. I know the song is brand new. It's brand new, but how long have you had the song actually like constructed before it was released?
So everything I'm dropping on the motherfucking head right now is like it's old, it's raw, this raw music. So it's this probably like a year ago. Paying and Fully's like a year old, but like what I'm dropping, when I'm finna be dropping the next song, finna be pressure. You feel me? I don't want to get too much of a heads up when I'm finna drop for real, but I ain't gonna lie to you, it's all like old music for real. So when I get in the booth, it's gonna be a whole different form of me too.
Got you. But it's new to the world though.
Exactly, you know that. Old to me, new to the world.
Nah, facts. But even though you just released it, let me ask you this. Has there been any thought about keeping it strictly as a single the way it is? Or do you think this is one of them records that maybe later down the road you might turn into a remix and throw somebody else on there as well?
Oh yeah, I'm really thinking about that. Shout out Detroit again, cause I want to say BFB or Rio just came home. They just free Rio. I want to say one of them. You feel me? An accidental shit talker to get right on there and talk the same shit I'm talking. You know,
Yeah.
make it make sense for real. I can't just put anybody on it though. But
Nah,
it's definitely
facts.
that's definitely a remake. Something I want y'all to spin over and over.
Definitely. That's the vibe I caught from it. When I listened to it, I was like, okay, the record sounds dope the way it is, but I can also hear this one turning into a complete remix and you throwing somebody fire on there as well. Like you said, it's got to make sense though.
You know that. I definitely could hear it too though.
Yeah. Do you feel like the theme within your music stays the same from song to song? Or do you feel like you bring something new each record, like a new King Polo each record?
Yeah, know me. I know me. Cause I'm bipolar as hell and I'm a Gemini. So you feel me? I don't
Oh, yeah, you
stay it's like
bipolar
I'm hot
Gemini.
and cold. I'm real hot and cold, bro. So I just be angry and just like fuck it, fuck the world. Let's drop this. You feel me? And then sometimes I'll just be stepping on the ground lightly, you know? It's all about
Absolutely.
how I feel for real.
Nah, that's facts. And that definitely makes sense. And that's good though, because it keeps people wondering what's next. What is King Polo bringing next? Because they don't know what to expect because you always bring something new and fresh, which is important.
Exactly. If y'all looking for the next drop and thinking if it's just like Payton Fullies now, y'all gonna get a whole different it's a whole different vibe, man.
Do you enjoy other genres of music as well?
Yeah, I do. Um,
What else you like?
I like some country music. I like rock. I like all type of music for real. I
I love
can't
it.
really I can't really say like jazz or like none of that because I ain't really growing to none of that. But I fuck with a lot of like high tempo music.
Yeah. Do you think at some point in time we'll hear some of those other genres incorporated into your music?
I don't know. I be seeing I've been seeing people do like the trap drill, the country stuff, and I
Yeah.
don't know. I could probably feed into it. I gotta feel it for real. That ain't nothing that I
Yeah.
really like thought too much about.
I got you. It'll come if it's meant to come, right? If it's meant to be, it'll happen at some point in time. No
You
forcing
know
it.
that. You know that.
Definitely. So you're working with AMG Architect Music Group, man. Shout out to the whole team over there. Shout out to Tony, man. It's been such a blessing and a pleasure working with the entire team. How did you guys connect?
We basically locked in from like another artist. I want to say my
Oh,
brother do music. Shout out KP. My brother do music too. So it's really I don't know, like a resource basically. He put me on to AMG, and I like what I was saying. The Anthony Ant, like what he was saying, we instantly locked in from there, and just made it happen. There wasn't really no extra homework or like no, you know,
Yeah,
no super plan, and we just locked in and went from there.
I love it. I love it. How do you feel like having a solid team around you enhances what you already had going on in music?
It's a big that's a big stance because I mean you out who you hang around, so shit. I mean, we need more like artists that's committed to this shit just like me or want this shit just like me, so we ain't really looking strange at each other.
Nah, facts. Definitely
Everybody
makes
gotta be on
sense.
the same page.
I know that, right, absolutely. Everybody has to be on the same page, but at the same time, people got to be willing to play different roles and positions if they need to within the team.
No, for sure. No man bigger than the other. I mean, if this artist
Right.
gonna drop this week, we gonna promote his shit all month. I ain't
Exactly.
I know how to sit down and sit on the bench for a little while until my name called again.
Yeah. I love that. And that's why God's going to continue to bless you because of that exact type of attitude right there. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a
Hmm.
time and a place for everything and everyone. And sometimes, like you said, if you have a teammate and it's their time, not to say that you got to put yourself on the back burner, but you can put a quick little brief pause to allow them to, put their release out. You guys all support that collectively and boom, next it may be your turn.
Because we all gonna shine together regardless. That's the key point.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I know that you've been putting some singles out. Of course, we got Peyton Fies that just released. You got another record that's coming up called Pressure. Any
Hmm.
thoughts of a full project, like an EP or album at any point in time, maybe this year?
Yeah, probably later this year. Right now, I want to just get them. I've been buzzing for a while. I don't know if you know, but I've been buzzing for a while. I lost my brother 2014. Since then, I ain't been doing no music. You feel me? I really just fell right to the victim to the streets, but I'm back on track. So I want to say like I'm consistent and I'm committed to it as I'm posed. So.
I feel like I had to sneeze. I'm sorry. No, but listen, let's talk about that just real quickly. First and foremost, my absolute condolences on the loss of your brother. I know that losing somebody, especially if it's tragic, can be
Oh, that's
one of the
seven.
most. Yeah, see, he's living through you. Go. Let's just slightly touch on that because I know it can be touchy talking about those situations. Back in 2014, I lost my sister in 2012, so I understand it's very difficult losing a sibling. What was that time like for you, man, and how did you get through it?
It was really just a hard little process, but not really. It was. I ain't gonna say not really because it was like it drove into like my natural day stuff. So I couldn't really do music. I couldn't really lock in with music because I was really thinking about just you feel me, my brother. And I want to say like academics. He kind of like was touching a situation that I ain't really want him to hit on the head with like out me there, in the interviews and stuff. So like on this platform, I want to say fuck academics too because he started like all this confusion within my brother into the music. You feel me? And all the interviews kind of like be read wrong. So I don't want this to even like get misconstrued. It's still fuck him, and it's still like we standing on business behind that. Whenever we do any interview, we gonna bash dude because he don't know what he talking about. And motherfucker just from a whole nother area just talking about Chicago.
Yeah. Man, a lot of these journalists or so called journalists are guilty of that. Media in general is guilty of that. And that's something that I frown upon on that part of the media side. And that's something I stay away from, is talking about something that I don't have all the details on, meaning I wasn't there to experience it. How can I speak on something if I wasn't there to experience it? Like you said, they don't know all the facts. Then they start spreading all this misinformation and it goes crazy on social media and people are believing some bullshit that's not even true, man. So I
Hmm.
feel you on that. And you should stand on that, especially
And
for your
this the
brothers.
first
Like,
time. This the first time I could actually communicate. Like this the first interview I ever did. Like since my brother passed, and so that's why I wanted to hit it on the head. You know.
and I'm glad that you did, as you should, because you have to do that for your brother, for his legacy. Stand
You
on
know
that.
that. Yeah,
Definitely,
like you
man.
said, he living through us. So shit, anything said about him, it's gonna always be a eyebrow raised. We don't even play like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you have other siblings?
Yeah, I do. I got a bunch of
Are
siblings. I don't want
okay.
to put it like into. We like
That's okay.
a mini football team, though. Yeah.
No, that's dope, man. That's really, really dope. You had the opportunity. You got invited to New York to sit down with one of the A&Rs over at Sony. Man, congratulations on that. Tell us about that experience.
That was a movie. That was my first time feeling like a star for real. We was in the we was in when Ubers first came out and shit. They was flying us in Ubers, all type of shit. It just felt good. So I don't know. The experience was lovely. It was like it was something different. It was something I ain't never seen before. I feel like now I tack it on the right hands now because I know exactly how to get in between some shit. You know.
Yeah.
But we did a award ceremony out there. I forgot the name of the exact spot, but we did a little awards ceremony and we sat down with Sony. They was throwing the distribution that we really weren't liking, so it was like a little talk. We got rent in and out, but it wasn't really it was a great experience though.
Yeah.
Got to see the
That's
whole
good.
New York.
Yeah. And listen, and I think in our lifetime, we all got to experience seeing New York, right?
You know that. Yeah, New York beautiful.
It is. It is. Definitely. Like they say, it's a concrete jungle, but it's beautiful though. Absolutely. So
Full
be
of talent too.
nah,
They
that
full
is
of so much
fact.
talent.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. You know, a lot of people may or may not know this, but I got my radio career 14 years ago, started out of New York. Shout out to DJ Clue, one of the biggest, gave me my first shot at radio. I spent 3 years on Desert Storm Radio. So that's really where I got my notoriety in the radio world. So I'll forever be grateful for New York because they get this Florida girl an opportunity. So big up New York.
Nah, you know that. And congratulations. I
Definitely.
see y'all platform.
I
Shit
appreciate it.
rising too.
I appreciate that. Definitely. Having went and met with one of these labels, and like you said, the situation really wasn't, what you were looking for per se,
Hmm.
is signing maybe a distribution deal or a partnership something that would be on the table for you if it made sense?
Uh, they had to talk to my manager and me because as far as like a partnership and a distribution, I don't really want to sign to a label at this point. Spotify's and the Apple Musics and all these got distributions as well, so it'll be like a a fucking that'd be dumb as hell for me to sign like a 360 and then leave my niggas out the whole time. We trying to do it for all us anyway. So yeah, I had to say no. The distribution, if the distribution had to be like something crazy, like Michael Jackson numbers for me to just say yeah.
Make you
Cause I done
moonwalk
had
for
some money for real, and I know what money is, and you can't die with money. So I feel like, shit, I want the most out of my art. Shit, I'm not just people. What your nail tech gonna want the most for her art, or you feel me? Your stylist gonna want the most for their art. So shit, I feel the same about my business.
Man, you are right. And something you said, key point, you can't take that money to the other side with you. Once you
Mm-mm.
die, you can't take that with you. So it's like every move you make has to make sense, especially because you put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into your music. You put your heart and soul into it. This is not a game for you.
No, it ain't.
Definitely. Have you been, as of lately, doing any performances?
Nah, I ain't even doing no performances recently though. Really, cause of the singles just dropping in like I don't know. I want to get them time. I want to get them like a couple videos before I just step out in the scene and start doing it for
Yeah.
real. But yeah, I need. I should be. I'm gonna start doing these venues around and just bucking to just keep my feet. Keep my feet moving. I don't want to get like lazy or like sit back on this shit and then whole time motherfucker doing this shit.
Is that something that you enjoy doing though? Like getting out there and doing them shows? Is that a part of this journey that you do enjoy doing?
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope because I hear some artists who don't love it. They don't like getting out doing performance. And I'm like, that's one of the most important parts because that's slickware part of
Yeah.
where you can build a fan base is getting out there in front of the people and performing for them.
If you can't shake a room, if you can't shake a crowd, then you don't have no business doing no music. You might as well
Yeah.
ghostwrite.
Yes. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right.
This shit about entertainment. So shit, it's really all this shit about entertainment. You got to get the people what they want to see. It ain't too much about what you feel or what you want.
Yeah. No, that's facts. Absolutely. Let's step outside of music for just a minute. You also another business venture is dog breeding. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I breed cane corsos and brindle pit
Hard.
bulls mix.
Okay.
I done
All right.
been all across the Midwest selling dogs.
That's hard. Let me ask you something. The cane corsos, you breed them.
Hmm.
What is the misconception about them? Because I see a lot of people online saying that they're aggressive, they're mean, but then I see other people saying it's all in how they're raised. Give us your
Yeah, it's
thoughts on that.
really yeah. So I say dogs is just like people. You gonna treat your dog just if you treat them like nothing, then shit, they gonna be rebellious. They not even like
Yeah.
people. They like children. You feel me? So
Yes.
you gotta attend to them. You gotta pay attention to them. You gotta do shit with them. Like it's all about your time and efforts with them. Cause shit, they gonna be rebellious either if you don't train them right. Or you don't do for them. They
Makes
gonna be just
sense.
like
Makes
a fucking
perfect
kid.
sense. Yeah, exactly. What got you into dog breeding? It's a great business.
My shout out my uncle Pep. He had kennels all around his backyard and shit. That really motivated me to do this shit for real. Cause I just seen it. I'm one of those like you just show me one time and I'm a stand right firm on that. So shit, I'd say my uncle Pep.
Is it an easy business to get into?
Hell no. Is one time I had like I want to say like 30 dogs, 30
Wow.
puppies, and I don't have children of my own right now, but that was like children of my own. Like that shit was like crazy as hell. I'm waking up in the middle of the night to attend to some dogs and or the mama laying on the puppies and I gotta pop back to the crib all the time. Like I'm take them out 3 times a day. This shit get hard. But
It's a lot
it
of work.
yeah, it's a lot of work. But if you want to
And you
do it, you could do it. If you want to do it, you could do it.
exactly, like you said, it's no different than really being a parent. You just got to dedicate yourself to it, and I think in life we make time for what's important to us. Whatever it is, whether it's
Yeah,
business, family, we make time for what's important to us and that's something that's important to you because you believe in it and it's your business.
exactly. You know that.
What other I heard you can say cane courses. What other dogs do you breed?
Brindle pit bulls.
Okay, that's dope. You've been doing both of them for the same amount of time?
Yeah, I actually had a boy Corso, and I had the girl and a girl Brindle. I made it them, and since then they've been making letters.
That's hard. That's hard. Now, is this something that you do just locally or people like shopping with you from, other areas as well?
The furthest I done went to sell a dog is Wisconsin, so I say what Midwest, all over the
Midwest?
Midwest, like how a nigga ride around with a pack. I'm riding around with a pack of dogs trying to sell
Pack
their
it
ass.
up.
Yeah, real shit.
That's a dope hustle to have. You also into
And if you
fashion.
and if you out here selling drugs and you watching this platform, I'ma tell y'all dogs is more than them drugs. So you gonna make way more than what you know. trying to
And
duck
it's
on some
legal.
drugs.
No, facts. And it's a legal hustle too. You ain't gonna go to jail behind it.
Nah, you ain't.
Definitely. Also another passion for you, another business venture for you is fashion. Tell us about that as well.
Yeah, trying to start a little clothing line too. Eventually, like later on this year or something, I want to get the artwork done first and like the logos and shit before I like the blueprint stuff before I even jump in it, you know. So really, it's
Understood.
just a blueprint before I could stand firm on it.
I got you. Understood. And you don't have to, tell anybody, but do you already have kind of a vision in mind of what you're wanting to do with it?
Oh yeah, I do. You talking about as
Got
far as my idea? Yeah, I brainstorm a lot, but I got to take the time to really sit down, put it together.
Yeah. Is it going to be something for men and women and possibly kids for is it going to be like all around?
Buddy,
Got you. Got you. Everybody can get
I'm gonna have
involved.
like
Everybody can work.
jumpsuits, like pretty much what's going on now. But like, I'm gonna just give you a hint, like to where it's the top and bottom gonna match, regardless. The top and bottom's gonna match, so it's gonna be some stuff like that. Probably a set of jogging suits, sets of little shorts and
Yeah.
t-shirts, like shit like that.
I love it. I love it because that stuff is always fly. It never goes out of style.
No, it don't.
That's dope, man. Well, listen, we got this record loaded up. It's called Pressure that we're going to check out. Before we get into it, is there anything else that you have in the works? I mean, I know the main focus is we want them to go check out the Peyton Fies record, which is available everywhere. Anything else, right now on the horizon that people need to know about or go check out?
Uh, no, not really. I'm gonna say 225. This single right here that she finna play, that's finna drop. I got paid and fully's already out, so shit. Y'all just stay tuned for the video and shit. SRT coming after the pressure. I ain't gonna give up the whole rundown, but that's how we doing it.
I got you. I got you. Most definitely. For people who want to follow you and keep up with you, where are you at on social media?
How you know Polo on Instagram? Shit, I don't even give out my Facebook. TikTok, the same shit. King Polo no Polo G. Y'all tap in through. If y'all watching this though, tap in through her page. Y'all gonna see us a lot through Industry's Most Wanted for sure.
No, that's facts. We got to get you down here to do it in person at some point in time, too.
Now you know that I wanna do that bless the bullshit. The fuck y'all
No,
studio at one
fact.
time.
And listen, I know that's right. Come in and tap in with the OG Bigger Rank and do the trap from the basement. I got the mic drop performance. Yeah, we got to make all that happen. Big shout
You
out to
know that.
AMG in the building too, man. Shout
AMG,
out,
let's
big.
go.
Let's go. Listen, bro, I know you got a lot of people that love you and support you. Anybody that you want to give thanks to or give a shout out to for supporting you through your journey?
Yeah, I do. Shout out to everybody that's been in my shout out my support system. They know who they is. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out my support system. Shout out 101st. You know what the fuck going on. Shout out 7 Gang. Shout out Chicago, Atlanta. You feel me? All the big cities that's doing this music shit. Cause there ain't too many of us doing this shit. And we the big influence. So shout out to us,
100%. Shout out to yourself too.
Shout out AMG. Shout out Jackboy KP, all the artists on our platform. We going up this year.
That's definite, man. Definitely, yeah. Definitely shout out to the whole team, man. I've been able to tap in with a lot of the artists with the AMG roster, and thus far it has been nothing but love, man. It's good chemistry, all that. So definitely shout out to the whole team out here getting to it, and shout out to you, man, because you've been doing this a long time. Like you said, you lost your brother, and you didn't allow that to keep you from doing what you needed to do. You took a little pause, as we do when we lose somebody close to us, but you got right back to it and you're here to talk about it right now. So definitely salute to you.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into this
Shout
record.
out to
It's
y'all
called
too.
Press.
Shout out Industry Most
Of
Wanted
course.
too.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. So let's get into the record called Pressure. If you can introduce it for us.
It was Pressure, King Polo Pressure, produced by Kendall P Beats. Shout out Kendall P too. Let's go.
Let's go. Y'all hear it right here.
Industries most wanted.
The big one.
Hey, King Polo. No recruit won't bless a man. I was out stressing here. No stress. Bring a friend, that's a plan. Y'all both get stretched in here. Get stretched in here.
I see the comments on the screen.
No.
Okay.
Fraternity, we step for real. No recruit won't bless a man. Outside in the wood, no stress in here. Bring a friend, that's a plan. Y'all both get stretched in here. They ain't just blessed to peel. Trench babies, we just want them M's. Street niggas knowing how that feel. Fuck me good, and ain't shit to pay for your nails. No trip bag, we told for real.
We told for real.
You know it's real. Summertime in my city, it be cold as hell. And that's your man's not
Summertime
all
in my
that.
city be cold as fuck.
Been told as well. I just told me trust now, keep a gun to make sure that bitch gon' catch themselves. When it's all said and done, they get real, they gon' run. Gotta stand on that business as it goes. All lives, no Cook County. Freedom niggas out the county. Only thorough niggas be around me. Pull up on the scene, yeah, it's cloudy. Out of gas, when I have the pressure. I will never fold under pressure. We better never settle. Put up on their neck, that's a pedal. And if it come to guns, then it's settled. How you supposed to come up when you grew up around the veterans? Needing all the extra when all about the family, yeah, that's put it in the vault, in the vest. Trees don't like the torch in the vest. Even when she got high, yeah, they getting managed. You know, I ain't never ever knew how to panic. They shit so Titanic. My niggas go east, I for grandma. No, some trap niggas, no, some gamblers. Until that bitch, I ain't for them time. Caught the body, then I had to vanish. King Polo, Danny, Phantom, fucking on your man. Then the boys all cat. Wrist on Ben and Jerry, ice scatter. Dreaming about you, my name ain't Freddy. Freak hoe, ride his dick like a grade A Chevy. And you was fucking on me, say I'm clever. You say I'll be fucking on you better. All on that black leather, little bit you remember. King Polo Hill, I don't fuck with niggas. I know niggas tell me, they be leaking business. Speaking like some women, they know we the realest. Why they worry about us, need to mind they business. Yeah, the game glitch. Niggas start lane switches, thought that was my dog. Till these shorty ain't with us, I just keep my distance. I don't hang with them. Heard niggas beady, we got a K with us. Stand on that business by myself, I pay niggas. Love all trust, none, stay dangerous. We want that bag, give a fuck about being famous. Little bitch, she was none, made her famous. But the pussy old news, ancient. Dope dick, yellow missus, she a patient. House block, stay dry. Raised eternity, we step for real. No recruit won't bless a man. Outside in the wood, no stress in here. Bring a friend, that's a player, y'all both get stretched in here. They ain't just blessed to peel. Trench babies, we just want them M's. Street niggas knowing how that feel. Fuck me good, and ain't shit to pay for your nails. No trip bag, we told for real. 22 and chip bags, yeah, you know it's real. Summertime in my city, it be cold as hell. And that's your man's not all that up. Word on the street, your ass ain't told as well. I just told me trust now, keep a gun to make sure that bitch gon' catch themselves. When it's all said and done, they get real, they gon' run. Gotta stand on that business as it go for real.
For real, for real. For real, for real. That record is hard. We getting them five emojis. You see? We see them five emojis. Yo, that record is a hit right there, bro. That record is a hit.
You like that?
I love that. When did you say it's dropping? February 25th?
February 25th.
Okay. So right around the corner, y'all can expect that coming soon to a digital platform near you. That one absolutely is going to need a visual too, bro. That record's hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Well, listen, I appreciate you spending some time with us tonight here at Industry's Most Wanted. Anything else you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Just know we coming. Roller get rolled over. Get rolled over. I sag for a long ass time. Now it's time to put foot. That's all I'm gonna do. Just know, like my song finna drop. Pressure on niggas. It's like every whole phone now. Let's go. And he don't want to get more. This is he got us in this opportunity. Industry's Most Wanted. Shit, that's it. Shout out.
I definitely appreciate you. Shout out to King Polo and shout out to everybody that took the time to tune in tonight. It is your girl, TampaMystic, Industry's Most Wanted. We